Oh my, look at that, it's raining again. That's crazy. Seen a lot of rain this week so far, which is good. Okay, I am happy about that. I'm shocked at the same time, to be completely honest. Anyway, hi. Let's get things done here. So we're gonna look for Gulliver, double check the store price for the turnips, just because I feel the need to know. This fish sucks, forget it. We're moving on. So yeah, rain's cool. If the rain stops, then, you know, we're good for more gyroids tomorrow, which would be pretty cool. We've seen gyroids on Monday and Wednesday, so getting them on Friday, 9 gyroids this week, although none have been new so far, but hey. I'm down for that. That would be cool in my books. Let's get more rain, please. We've been through a real dry spell when it comes to rain, and I'm using dry spell specifically because it's very dry as a result. Anyway, I streamed yesterday in the afternoon, had a little bit of time after that, and I loaded up Pokopia, and I actually managed to complete my Pokedex. So, officially done the Pokedex as of yesterday, which is pretty cool. Pretty happy about that. Yeah, so I hit 300. I still have 2 habitats left to discover. I think I counted, and I need like 21 more recipes. So, I'm getting pretty close. Getting pretty close to having like majority of this stuff done there. There's another event coming up in like 3 days. It's like a jump rope event, so that's kind of fun and cute or whatever, right? But for now, I don't have to worry. There's another like Pokemon event, I think, at the end of the month or like beginning of May. So I'll obviously be doing stuff then. But yeah, Pokopia, I mean, I've been kind of easing off lately because I haven't felt like, you know, decorating or building that much. So I've done like a little bit of that, but then mostly just, you know, like showing up, finding recipes, doing the stamps, doing some challenges, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, we finally hit the 300. Plusle was there, and then I like was just waiting for Ho-Oh to show up. Because I had been waiting to try to have Ho-Oh just show up, but like Ho-Oh was not cooperating. I kept getting Lugia, and then I would like get the buff, and it would still give me Lugia. I'm like, alright. So, yeah, anyway, it looks like Gulliver will be here tomorrow. So the Friday Gulliver thing is gonna happen, I guess. Not really a big deal to me, as long as I didn't miss him, but I don't think I did. Okay, wow, there's the spike. So that's funny that we got another spike. I'm amused by that, to say the least. And from that price, I can actually infer what the selling price was, so that's also fun. Also, the RuneScape League started, but I haven't had a lot of time to play, so I've been doing a lot of AFK stuff. I played Leagues 5 first, because I started playing old school back in January of 2024. That's when I picked it up again after like maybe 5 years? 5 or 6 years, something like that. And then I played the first league because I was like, oh, this interests me, like this could be fun. And I had played a lot, and then I was like, okay, yeah, we can do this. And then I wasn't too sure about like Gridmaster, but then I played Gridmaster like last November, and I was like, yeah, okay, this is kind of fun. But like both times, I didn't like play the whole time. I think for the Leagues 5, I played for like a month, and then Gridmaster, and sorry, Leagues 5 was like 8 weeks, and I played for like 4 weeks. And Gridmaster was like 4 weeks, and I played for like 2. But I kind of did everything I wanted to. When it comes to RuneScape and those leagues, they really love bossing. And like, hey, go beat this boss 50 times. And I don't like doing that, to be honest. Like, if I was... I don't know. I guess maybe because it's a limited time mode. Like, grinding bosses in a limited time mode doesn't feel rewarding to me. I guess. You know, like if I was playing an Iron Man, which I've not actually ever played, but if I was doing that, then like, oh, I'd be like trying to grind for an item, and then I could actually get it, and it would feel like progression, and that would be cool. Or if it was on my main, maybe it would be for like an achievement diary, and I'd hit the number and be like, nice, that feels like something, you know? But here in a limited time mode, it's just like, I don't know, it doesn't feel good. I'm not a fan. Also, I'm just not a big fan of bossing in general. When it comes to RuneScape, I like skilling and quests. So, bossing's a little, And you're probably thinking, well, what about the quests that require you to fight bosses? Yeah, see, now you're asking the real questions. That's why I haven't got my quest cape back. I'm too lazy to figure that out. Right now I'm missing 3 quests. The most recent one, and the Varlamore finale. I just haven't gotten around to that. And then Desert Treasure 2. I'll do this at some point. Anyway, that's just me yapping about RuneScape. Don't mind me. F2. Okay, let's get over there. Actually, that's what I just saw. Interesting. Anyway, wow, we got another spike. That's fun. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to track the prices for. It's kind of just for fun at this point. But like, there's no need for me to do it. So eventually I'll probably stop. But also, like, if there's nothing going on, it kind of gives me, like, an excuse to, like, show up and stay for, like, 2 minutes instead of a minute. Because, like, realistically speaking, if, like, there's no visitor and there's no rain and no gyroids and I already got Gulliver or something, then, like, I can just show up and leave. And, like, it'll get to a point where there's a lot of days where it's just like that, so... I'm just trying to think about, like, you know, if I do that, then at least it, like, it gives me something to do, and then I'd have more data, which would be interesting, you know? It's like, what if this year is actually better than last year? Just things like that. Anyway, I'm still trying to put together a video. Been trying to work on the script. I don't know why I'm talking about this on stream, but... Oops, I went to the wrong house. That's funny. Anyway, I guess, like, when I put together the Dark Souls Soul Level 1 video, and I feel like that was, like, my first, like, professional... Not really professional, I don't know what the right word is. But, like, I normally, when I learned to edit as a teen, and I did, like, Let's Plays and all that stuff, I took, you know, footage and I cut it down to try to make, like, a coherent narrative and do all that, and, like, I feel like video flow and all that. I feel like I have a good understanding of that because of that. But then it's like... That's like me just using the footage and what's been said. And it's like, yeah, let's put this together and it'll work. Now it's like, hey, put your words together and put footage together. That's how, like, the Dark Souls thing went. I was like, okay, wait a second. I need to find, like, the clips from here and use these clips. But then I don't know how much time I need from those clips because I don't know how long I'm going to yap for. So it's like, get a bunch of clips and then cut them to match the audio. Yeah, now it's like I gotta do this, and that's gonna, like, require some footage, but the footage will be kind of easy, but I'm also gonna need, like, numbers and graphics and all that stuff, so... I don't know, I've been, like, whenever I have free time and I'm, like, just have time to think, I've been, like, thinking, like, how do I want to say things, what I want to do, so... I've kind of got some stuff drafted, I'm kind of just thinking some stuff out loud, and, eventually, we'll get a video. I'm hoping next week sometime, that would be ideal, but... I'm not really sure what's going on. Like, tomorrow, I can get some more of it done for sure. Again, like, right now, Pokopia, again, it's like, it's kind of just in, like, a daily game state. So that's chill. Not much going on there. And then, obviously, the RuneScape League started, and I'm playing that. But I'm also, like, AFKing a lot of stuff. So it's like, if I AFK, then I can, like, do stuff. But, anyway, I can, like, not focus on RuneScape and give myself a break and do that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just yapping. Don't mind me. Oh, that was apparently a quick one. Jeez. Anyway, yeah, it's been a long day. But we're getting things done here. Yeah. I'm trying to catch some extra fish. So that next time Wendell is here, I don't have to catch fish. I'm trying to be smart. Trying to be... prepared ahead of the game, you know? This fish really does not want to cooperate. Oh my, okay. I squandered that one, not gonna lie. But now it's like I have 3 fish on one. I don't want to only have one on this one. That'd be weird. So let's fix that. I need like one more. Here we are. Hello. Where is he? C5. Hey, that's right above here. Ain't that convenient? I mean, I don't know what's next for me, game-wise. Right now, it's kind of like, yeah, I'll play the RuneScape League. Try to work on getting that video out. Because, like, right now, yeah, if I get the video out, like, most of the streams are caught up, right? Like, everything to the end of March is uploaded, so it's only, like, 2 weeks that needs to be dealt with. And, like, once the video's out, I can do that. And yeah, and then if I can do the RuneScape thing, and then eventually, like, I'll not have much to do in the league. I don't know. I haven't, like, looked at the task list too much. But it gets to a point where I'm like, I don't want to do these tasks. They suck. So, yeah, we'll just see what happens there. But I won't be playing the whole time, that's for sure. If I hit tier 8, that would be pretty cool. I almost hit tier 8 and 5, but I gave up. Nice! Nice! Gracie on Saturday. Wait, that's actually crazy. I said something about back-to-back Gracie. And now we're getting back-to-back Gracie, so that's pretty cool. Can we get triple Gracies in the chat? More like in the town. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, that's all I have to do today. 12 minutes. And that's what happens when you got to deal with Wendell. But I have 2 extra fish with both of these characters. So next time I need Wendell, we can just run straight to the police station. Save, like, I don't know, 2 minutes. But yeah, that's it for today. So it's raining. That's pretty cool. I'll show up tomorrow. If it stops raining, then we can look for some gyroids. If it continues to rain, then maybe Saturday. Gulliver should be here for sure tomorrow. So we'll get him then. And then Saturday will be Gracie. Also, there was a spike today, which doesn't matter. We're done, but that's fun. So I just wanted to know. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here now. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll take it from there. And that's it. Bye.